Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply. Sidekicks on Sports Nightly is presented by Frogtown Johnny's, Toledo's #1 sports bar and grill since 1992.
So look who we have back in studio, Coach Francis Stevens. Coach, welcome back.
Hey, it's been great. Man, 10 years of this is unbelievable.
Unreal.
And I know I was gone for 4 of them, and there were some guys filling in spots, but it's good to be back here. And great to be back here with you. Obviously, this is going to be your first year with me with this, so really excited for this, man. Yeah,
it's been a blast. A lot of great soccer in the area so far. I feel like it's the perfect time to start this because we've had so many games, so many great moments to talk about. So let's dive right in.
Yes.
Your boys' team of the week, who you got?
St. Francis de Sales, obviously, what a start that they had to this season. And really, to be fair for them, it was a start on that Friday night football game against Perrysburg, that anniversary game. I mean, we started this back in 2018, my first year, so we won that game 1-0. But that was a great game to open up the season. Obviously, St. Francis with that big-time goal from Gavin Trent in the second half that propelled the Knights over the Yellow Jackets. And I tell you what, they played some really good soccer. How about that 2-0 win last week? Down 6 starters against St. John's Jesuit. Showed us some resiliency, kind of a makeshift back four, move some things around.
Which player do you think has been the most critical to the Knights' success so far?
Oh, it's really simple, man. It's Joel Neary. I mean, if there's anybody else who wants to argue that, it's whatever. But Joel Neary, I think right now he's one of the class, and not just Northwest Ohio, but one of the class goalkeepers in the state. We had a chance to see him on the sideline a little bit with Toledo Villa this summer, so getting that USL too with a lot of D1, D2 college players, but more importantly, just his ability to keep them in games.
As for the girls' side of things, I feel like if you polled 100 people and asked them who's the best girls' soccer team in the area, they would all say the same team. But who's your pick?
Oh, it's Perrysburg. Obviously, they're such an experienced group. I mean, you feel like you've been watching this team grow for the last 3 years, and really they have. You know, we got to see Camille Francis, Emma Ogdol, Sophie Mitchell as well too. I mean, but now they're getting some of these guys that are juniors, and these gals who were freshmen and sophomores just a few years ago. They are the class of the town. Obviously, some really big ones. A huge win on Friday Night Football. No one saw that one coming against Notre Dame Academy, and then got a big win against Rocky River Magnificat, who's always a state power, a big 5-2 win for them. So, but this Perrysburg team is rolling a lot of seniors.
Which Perrysburg player catches your eye?
Well, it's been Emma Ogdol, and obviously I've had a chance to see her for the last 3 years. And I think the most impressive thing about her is she's not the biggest. She is very fast. She is very, very strong. And she's going to get right through you no matter what. She's going to find ways to score goals. She's really, really dangerous when she's on the ball. She's improved a little bit more technically as well, too. As talking about, she spent a lot of time up at Cleveland Force this summer, you know, not playing at GTFC Impact where she's been the last few years. So I think just being able to have that experience with Cleveland Force has really kind of helped her. And I tell you what, Akron Zips, they got a really good one coming.
As for your game of the week, it's going to take us back in time to yesterday, Northview and Ottawa Hills. What stood out to you about that matchup?
Northview's got a lot of attacking prowess, and I thought they did a great job of moving the ball around. Coach Black will tell you something different. You know how Coach talk is. Like, we didn't play well. I thought they played really well through all 3 levels of the game, and they got some dangerous guys. And, I mean, I think the biggest piece for them was El Nakib, who did a really, really good job of just being dangerous on those outsides, as well with Wyatt Spence there as well, too. Brayton Sutton was in there doing some really good things as well, too. It took them 70 minutes to score a goal. But that tells you how good Ottawa Hills is defensively. They played a little bit deeper against them, but I think that game just really stood out because they kept fighting, and they got the 2 goals that they needed. That Northview team could be dangerous, already with a draw against Perrysburg already, probably one of the favorites in the Buckeye Division this year.
Top 10. Let's begin on the boys' side. At number 1, you have St. Francis. And then going down the list, just walk me through it.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, obviously St. Francis, some big wins. Obviously, they've knocked off Perrysburg, knocked off Anthony Wayne. But there's another team up there, and my buddy Adam Sloan is going to like this.
I was going to bet you Springfield is balling.
They
undefeated.
Really good, man. And I tell you what, they're going to really pose a lot of threat there. Obviously, Anthony Wayne, some big wins. Obviously, a tough loss for them against New Albany Division, you know, D2 state champs last year.
Girls top 10. You spoke about the class. Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne, I mean, no doubt is a number 1.
Yeah, well, that's just been like that, I feel like, for the last 10 years. Now, the only difference you're going to probably see is this. Okay, St. Ursula Academy, Notre Dame would probably be the other 2 behind those 2, but it's been Northview. how about the start that they've had to this season this year? You know, obviously they've already beaten Notre Dame. They have St. Ursula here coming up soon, so that's going to be a big match for them. I really like the St. Ursula team. They played really, really well against Anthony Wayne just a few weeks back over at Paul Hotmer Field over at University of Toledo. That Ursula side, they have some experience. They have some girls back from a team that got to an Elite Eight game last year. So I think the biggest piece for them moving forward is they got to find goals somewhere. I'm not going to complain because the girl I trained, she scored 2 goals for them. And Maddie McKeon, she's doing a really good job for them. She's getting more confident.
A whole lot of great soccer coming up. I must say, I love this segment name, but I don't think of you as like a Robin. I think of you as more like a Superman or a Batman, especially after man. Coach Stevens, thank you so much for taking the time. He'll be with us every week breaking down the soccer season. See you next week.
We'll see you.